I remember walking into this unfamiliar house. Two kids were looking around the corner and a dog barking at me. And thinking, this will be my life now. My life was changed and I didn't know what to expect. Let's go back in time to the point I decided I wanted to turn my life upside down. A bad and hard period in my life had just ended. From my sister getting a depression, my parents divorcing, and me not knowing who I was and struggling with myself, to my dad getting sick. I wanted to change the daily slur of life I got stuck in. I wanted to see the world and travel. I decided to follow my cousin and one of my oldest friends and become an au pair. As long as I can remember, I wanted to go to America. Who doesn't want to live a life in the world they have been reading about their whole life? So most of my family saw this coming from miles away. I started my process and looked for my perfect host family. This didn't go without its ups and downs. It's hard to keep going and keep faith in your dreams. I almost quit a couple of times, especially when COVID hit and it got near impossible to get my visa. I was supposed to leave the Netherlands for the US on September 2nd, 2020. After a year of working hard and quarantining, I finally got on my plane a whole year later. This plane, however, didn't take me straight to the USA, but I had to stop in Curacao first and try to get a visa. It was only a 50-50 chance I would be getting that visa. After spending 2 weeks on an island with 4 people I've never met before, I got my visa and my new life was about to begin. Next thing I remember very clearly, it's me, on my own, walking through Chicago airport with flags of every country, and I was feeling so nervous about what was going to happen and how was my host family going to be in real life. Were they everything I expected? And on the other hand, I was feeling so excited. This is what I've been dreaming of. I feel like that time I saw my host mom, Kate, at the airport the first night and our drive to Madison was all a dream and is so blurry. Right until I stepped through the door, I snapped out of the blurry dream and into my new life. I was welcomed by the dog right away. Both my host kids, Jack and Nora, were very shy at the first few moments but warmed up to me pretty quickly and helped me if I didn't know how things worked. I felt at home with my host family right away and I love them so much. There are some hard and difficult days I feel sad and alone and I miss my home and my family. But then I realized where I am, what I did, and how proud I can be of becoming who I am. Of course, there's always the question, who am I in this world and where do I belong? But for now, I feel good with my place in the world. And I'm happy with who I'm becoming and seeing myself grow into my own person. I have a long way to go, but I'm excited for all the tough and fun parts life will throw at me. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone.